the time has come. The time has come for me to finally reveal this secret tech with Varus. I have two builds, guys. I have two completely different builds. I'm so happy to bring you guys this. This video has been work in progress for 2 months. I've been playing so many Varus games to break the meta. This build may be a bit more widely known, this one. But the other one that I have, it's right here. And you may be thinking, what is this? Like you may be, like your head may be on your face right now. And you may be thinking, what on earth is this, right? What is this? So let me explain. First, I'm going to talk about the more widely known build. By the way, there's timestamps in the description. Let me explain this build. This build skills very hard into the late game. This is a basic attack heavy build, and this build does a lot of damage to enemies with high HP. So generally, you're gonna pick this build into tanky opponents. But I would even say like melee opponents in general. Like even assassins, this build would be quite good against. So the way you build this build is you start with the Nashor's Tooth, then you go for the Boots of Mana, then you go for the Runan's Hurricane. Believe it or not, Runan's Hurricane, completely broken on Varus. And then you go Rabadon's Death Cap. Right here you have multiple choices. You can go for the Crown of the Shattered Queen, which is going to do less damage, but of course it's the crown. It's like a very broken item. You go for the crown if you're against a lot of assassins. So for example, if you're against a Katarina and an Akali and they're just always nuking you, go for the Crown of the Shattered Queen and they're not going to be able to kill you anymore. Otherwise, you go for Rabadon's Death Cap. Like essentially the ideal build would be Rabadon Riftmaker and then lastly Crown. This is going to do the most damage, but yet again, you can get the Crown also as your 4th item. Riftmaker is of course also an incredible item with this build because with this build, you have 0 vampirism, because like I love to go alacrity with this build. It's just so damn good. And you kind of need the Boots of Mana for the mana, of course. Like you cannot really go for the Glutinous Greaves with this build. So like all 3 items are kind of super important. You have to decide yourself which one you have to get first. You know, this one, if you like for example, if you're against a Ziggs that constantly chunks you down, you can actually go for Riftmaker 3rd item because the healing is going to be great. If you want as much burst damage or just as much damage in general, you go Rabadon's Death Cap. If you're against assassins, you go Crown. And then you decide for yourself which ones have the first most priority, second and last most priority. Like all of these items are important. Each one you can build 3rd, each one you can build 4th, each one you can build 5th. For the enchantment, I used to go for Protobelt back in the days, like when I played Varus, but to be fair, now I like to go for Ghost Enchant, and then here I go for a Stasis. Stasis is just much safer, what can I say? Or actually a QSS. This one is also going to work really good with this build, because the way this build works, you'll see in the gameplay, is like you literally run through the enemy. You're literally running through the enemy. So like having them stun you is of course going to be very bad for you. So you being able to stop a stun or a root or anything like that is going to be huge for this build. For the runes, if you go for the magic build, you go for Lethal Tempo, Brutal. Brutal is like the most insane rune on Varus, by the way. It's insanely strong. Giant Slayer, of course. Here, Alacrity. You can go for Bloodline if you want to delay the Riftmaker, because Bloodline gives you Vampirism too. But I want to say, like, Alacrity is just so good with this build. Just the crazy attack speed you get is just ridiculous. But Bloodline is also good. And here I like to go for Transcendence, so I can use my ultimate more often, my second ability and everything. And then here you go for Ghost and Flash. Let me talk about the other build. This is a build you've never seen before, I'm gonna guarantee you that. This is a bit of an in-between build. You have the build where you go for Lethality Varus, and you have the AP build. You know where this build is? It's here. It's literally right here. So the way it goes, you go for Essence Reefer. You're gonna do a lot of poking damage with your first ability. You're gonna have enough mana because you have Essence Reefer. And you're gonna be able to go Glutinous Greaves because you have the Essence Reefer. So you go for Essence Reefer and then you go for the Duskblade. This is gonna give you an incredible early game, like very, very powerful with the Duskblade as well. And then here it becomes situational. Because you have a lethal tempo, you're gonna be going for more, like this is actually a full crit build even. Like you're gonna go full crit. There's a lot of items that you can build with this build. Mortal Reminder, first of all, giving you anti-healing, armor penetration, and of course crit as well. This one, like you could go 3rd right now. Infinity Edge against squishy champions. Your basic attacks will destroy them. Blade of the Rune King, chunking down tanks. Like if you're not AP Varus, but you can still chunk down tanks if you go Blade of the Rune King and the Mortal Reminder together. Phantom Dancer, if you just want to keep basic attacking the enemies, like boom, 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 you want to keep it up. You can also add another lethality item like the Serpent Fang if you need to shred their shields. All of this is viable. You can even throw in a random Crown of the Shattered Queen with this build as like your 5th item to get that Crown of the Shattered Queen. And of course AP works very well with Varus. I tried going for a random Rift Maker with this build and I would say it's not worth it. But Crown of the Shattered Queen is gonna be worth it. Also as your 5th item, I'm talking 5th item here, Runan's Hurricane could also be worth it. I have a video with both builds by the way, you can see the differences. With this build, of course Lethal Tempo, the whole point of it, Brutal, Giant Slayer, Legend Bloodline, and Bone Plating or Transcendence. I like Bone Plating with this build more. Because you have a little bit more vampirism with the Glutinous Greaves. So, oh yeah, of course, Ghost and Flesh as well. So that is it about the build. Let's now get into the first gameplay. The first gameplay, wait, let me just go back here. Oh wait, I forgot I have turned this off. Give me a second. Boom. Just like that. So this is the first gameplay. Let me just zoom it out real quick. This is gonna be the gameplay with my own build, with like my build. And I want to say credit to you guys for getting this video already. You remember in yesterday's video, the Jhin video, I said if that video hit 1,000 likes, I would make the Varus video the day after. Well, it did. It did. So I'm making the Varus video. Skin giveaway winners. I was lazy today as well. So let's see if I can do it in a couple days. But yeah, I will pick the winners for October, don't worry. I'm gonna do this challenge again with the likes. I have a set video, which is a 30-minute game in my gallery. I was planning to bring out that video, like, let me see, what day is it today? Friday. I was planning to bring out that video like somewhere like next Wednesday or Thursday. But let's just say if this video also reaches 1,000 likes, I will make that video tomorrow. I'll make that video tomorrow. Also, in case you missed it, you guys remember I kept teasing about a big announcement that's coming? Well, the announcement is out. I did publicize it on YouTube and on Twitter, but for the people that missed it, I am officially a Kick partner right now, which means I am getting paid by Kick to stream on Kick. This is, of course, massive. This lets me pursue it full time. This lets me stream a lot more. And you guys can, of course, expect a whole lot more streams in the coming months. And we could potentially even be talking about coming years. This is massive. Like, you guys are going to be able to enjoy the streams for a long time now. Look at this, by the way. This is why, so this is the difference between this build and the AP build. With this build, you go for a weapon blade. So you'll have crazy damage. I mean, did you see that? I just killed a Draven and a Rakan with my basic attacks. So the way you want to play this build in the early stages of the game, you actually want to use your second ability when you have your lethal tempo stacks. That's the whole thing about this build. Like, it's a bit of a mindset. It took me a long time to get good at this build. I want to warn you guys about that actually. The AP build is a little bit easier to play, but this particular build that I came up with, this particular weird ass build, it takes a long time to get good at. And I want you guys to stay patient when you practice this build. And I want you to listen very carefully to me when I'm explaining to you how you should play this build. So this build is going to be better with your basic attacks rather than your abilities. The AP build is a bit of a mix. You know, your abilities will do a lot of damage to proc your stacks. With this build, you actually are going to do a lot of damage with your basic attacks, and you want to utilize the on-hit damage from the second ability too. When you fully stacked up the lethal tempo, that's when you turn on the second ability and just go ham on the enemies. Because you're going to be able to throw in so many basic attacks, they just cannot out-damage you basically. I'm talking early game here. Late game, late game, your second ability will not matter as much when you go for this build. Because your basic attacks will just shred through the enemies anyways in the late game. But this is early game. That's how you can utilize your second ability early game and win early game. It's completely different from lethality Varus. Completely different. And as you may even see, I'm not even actually using my arrows to bully the enemies, because it's simply not worth the mana. It's like, I'm pretty sure 90% of you guys at the very least have never seen Varus gameplay like this, because it's just super weird. This is the only way it's worth for me to shoot an arrow. If I apply stacks on them, you know, with the second ability stacks, then I can shoot arrows on them. It's worth. I can ult him here. I actually missed my ult, which is kind of tragic. So like right here, as you can see, boom, just like that. He's probably dead. Yeah, there you go. You see? So like that's the only way it's worth to use your arrows with this build. Don't just use them randomly to poke them. I mean, okay, you can. If you have like full mana, perhaps you can just use it to randomly poke them. Oh, that was a beautiful hit by the Lux, by the way. Like, look, this is how you want to use it. You always want to proc your stacks. Also, the thing is, if you proc the stacks, it reduces the cooldown of your first ability by 4 seconds. So you'll be able to use it again very easily. So you really want to make sure you do it like that. At least get 1 stack on the enemy. Of course, it's ideal if you get 3 stacks on the enemy. And proc it with your first ability, so you'll have it again. And then the way this build also works, like as I told you in the build part, it's completely situational what you build. I explained a lot of the items you can go for with this build. It's completely situational. I'm not even sure what items I went for in this gameplay. Look at that. I got my lethal tempo stacks, used my second ability, and now I'm just gonna out damage them. I'm not necessarily flashing. Oh, I am flashing to the Draven. I was gonna say I'm not flashing to the Draven, but I did. I took a massive risk right there. I could have easily died right there. I already got ganked twice by this Yone though. This Yone is just hardcore ganking my lane. Oh, and another thing I actually forgot to talk about. If you're winning lane, go for a Serrated Dirk and then Essence Reaver. I forgot to talk about that during the build part. But if you're winning your lane, I was of course winning my lane. Go for Serrated Dirk and then Essence Reaver. This way you're gonna be even stronger early game. Because of course Serrated Dirk is an early game item. If you're not winning lane, skip the Serrated Dirk altogether and go for an Essence Reaver instead immediately. But now I have the Serrated Dirk and the Essence Reaver. I'm gonna be incredibly powerful during this fight. Like, you really want to fight. And the maxing order for both builds is gonna be first your first ability, then your second ability. For both builds, it's the same maxing order. Take a look at right this, by the way. He flashed out of my ult, but I stacked up my lethal tempo now. I'm just gonna run them down. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Just look at that. It's incredibly powerful. This is mainly because of the Serrated Dirk, I have to say, though. Ooh! Because of that, I was winning early. I went for Serrated Dirk. I'm able to absolutely run them down right now. It's like very powerful. And as I said, with this build, you go for the Glutinous Griefs, so you can heal up a lot. Like, you can get away with the Glutinous Griefs because you do not need the mana. Mana Mune is overrated on Varus now. You don't need it because we have Mana Boots and Essence Reaver. Each one of these individual items is already going to give you more than enough mana when you play Varus. You do not have to suffer through the weak early game of the Mana Mune anymore. So yeah, you can just go for one of these builds and you're going to be totally fine. I cannot wait to show you the AP build, by the way. That game was just ridiculous. This is just absolutely... And you guys know the drill. The second game is always going to be better than the first game. You know the drill. You all know the drill. I shouldn't even have to tell you guys about that anymore. By the way, I am of course doing a skin giveaway for this month as well, even though I'm a lazy ass and haven't picked winners for this month yet, for last month yet. Giving away 3 skins like always. All you have to do to enter is put down a comment under the video. I'll make very clear when I've picked the winners, by the way, so you don't have to worry about that. I'll just announce them in a video. So I was here thinking about what I should build this game. I'm probably gonna get a Serpent Fang. I'm not gonna go Duskblade this game, I think, because if you look at their comp, they have so many shields. Diana shield, Rakan shield, Yone shield, Yasuo has a shield. All 4 champions have a shield. So this game, a Serpent Fang would actually be significantly better than a Duskblade. He's overstanding. I'm just using my ghost here. I missed my ult completely. That was so... I thought he would run away like that. I'm waiting. Yeah. I was gonna say I was gonna wait for my exhaust to run out, but I guess I decided to just kill him even through the exhaust. It would have probably been safer if I just waited for my exhaust to run out and then use my arrow on him. That could be a kill? That is actually a kill, wow. Of course, your random arrows also do quite decent amounts of damage, because you do still have, you know, physical damage on your build. I tried to execute that one enemy as well, like a cheeky little snipe with my second ability, but I didn't catch... It was Yone, but I didn't catch him, unfortunately. It was a nice try, though. Ah! There we go, she caught him. Nice. There we go, we got the Serpent Fang. And another item you can actually also go for, if you're snowballing extremely hard, you can actually get a Collector instead of like an Infinity Edge or something like that. A Collector is of course gonna fall off, but if you're snowballing, the Collector will be ridiculously powerful too. But of course you need to remember it will fall off late game, so you decide for yourself if you go for it. After playing a lot of games, I do have to say it's probably not worth going for Collector, because like the power you get from it is pretty nice, but I would say it's not worth it. Like it's not worth the risk, because like let's say we start losing mid game here, I will fall off very fast rather than like going for a Phantom Dancer or Infinity Edge or something like that. So be careful of that. By the way, this game was in the previous patch, but the build is still the same. Like, I guess the Duskblade is gonna be a... Yeah, the build is still the same. It's like literally exactly the same. Ah, we got... Literally, what did I just talk about? What did I just talk about? Like, right now, I got killed. So, like, now I have the problem of, oh no, I'm going for Collector. But the enemies just killed us. So they're kind of making a comeback. And that's... Now, like, I wouldn't say I'm in trouble, because we're still very ahead. But I made a mistake. Like, this is the exact reason why I would say I dislike the Collector on Varus. Of course, I had to give it a try, otherwise I would not be able to give my opinion on it. Like, again, it's good if you're snowballing, but again, if you get killed like this, the value of it is gonna go down massively. Because now they are gonna be able to build items, and you know, I'm not gonna be as ahead as I was anymore. So that's a little bit of the problem that I have right now. It's still fine, it's like not a massive problem, but it's just not ideal. Like, Infinity Edge would have just been so much better right now. Diana split pushing the bot lane, which kind of sucks for us, but I guess we're just going for the dragon. It's, I don't know, it's a bit weird. Because Diana is just still pushing. Someone needs to take care of that champion. I'm not sure why no one is backboarding. I actually need to be careful, because the Draven has gotten some pretty good bounties. Like, he's gonna catch up to this game, so I really need to, you know, even though I absolutely ran him down early game, I demolished him. He actually made a comeback. Like, he genuinely made a comeback in this game. So I'm going for Mortal Reminder next. Very good item to get, armor penetration. Again, you need to remember, you're playing, what was I gonna say? Basic attack Varus. With this build, you're basic attack focused. So you have to get the Mortal Reminder. Okay, I just had to kill the Draven here. Yeah, I just had to go for him. Here you can see the power of the Collector, of course. Look at that. Ooh, the Yasuo hit a good combo on me, but it's fine. 6 lethal tempo stacks. Like, look at, you see how much damage your random arrows also do. That was like 550 damage. This build is not even like a lethality focused build, because you do not have first strike, you have lethal tempo. But like, you need to remember, if you just randomly want to poke the enemy, you can also do that. And after the Essence Reaver, you remember in the early game I told you guys to not do that, but when you get the Essence Reaver, you can actually do random poking in the late game. Because you're not necessarily gonna have infinite mana, but you're gonna have a lot of mana. So like, after the Essence Reaver, you can get away with randomly poking enemies like that. But remember, if you randomly poke, you're not gonna benefit from the 4-second cooldown reduction you get when you proc your passive. That's the Blight Light passive. So keep that in mind. You only want to poke the enemies if you're aware that your first ability is going to get on a pretty long cooldown. Yeah, so now, I think I got my Mortal Reminder. Now I'm going to go for the Infinity Edge, of course. Massive item. Absolutely huge item. Not Nashor's Tooth. Phantom Dancer is good into melee champions, like especially assassins and stuff like that are like, not necessarily one-shot, but maybe a little bit annoying to kill, like a Kha'Zix or something like that. Phantom Dancer will really bump up your attack speed, like really crazy amounts. Varus can also secure Barons, by the way, but I didn't try to secure it here because Kha'Zix was right there. But basically, the way you can steal Barons or secure them is with your second ability, fully charge your arrow, and you'll do like over 1,000 damage to dragons. So you can definitely outsmite. Enemies. Don't know why the Nasus took the blue buff from me right there, by the way. Very weird from him. I need to be careful of the Yone ult. I do have stasis though, so like I could stasis his ult if necessary. But you can see I'm maintaining a proper safe position because Yasuo could jump on me too. Kha'Zix on the other hand. Is that a kill? I got him, right? Yeah, there we go. Look at that damage, dude. Look, there you go. Boom, 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 boom. By the way, just auto-aim your first ability. Literally just auto-aim it. You don't want to charge it up. I mean, of course, here I'm charging it up for a different reason. But what I mean is, in a fight, when you're attacking the enemies, like boom, 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 literally auto-aim your first ability. You just want to proc the stacks, because you're missing damage if you charge it up. Because you need to remember, this is a basic attack build. So you just want to instantly aim it. Instant shot. You don't want to hold it. Because you're wasting damage if you hold your first ability, if the enemies are close to you. I know this is a lot of information, and I know this is probably going to be very hard to play this build, but like if you can pull it off, it is ridiculously powerful. Like enemies just don't know how to play against this build. It's funny because everyone is used, like look right there. I actually did aim it here, Just for a tad bit, perhaps you could say, but that was a mistake. I should have just instantly auto-aimed it. It's pretty much always better to do it like that. Pretty much always. Unless the enemy is walking out of range. That would be the only reason for you to aim it like that. Or if there's no other enemy close to you. They actually have F'd. Let's take a look at how much damage I did and everything like that. And then showcase to you guys the second game. Let's take a look at how much damage I did. 24,000 damage. Alright, now I need to look for the AP Varus build. Where the hell is it? I have so many videos. Is it this one? A 33-minute game, guys. I'm spoiling. Honestly, I'm spoiling you guys with this one. With this one, I'm spoiling you. Let's just scroll up. Oh my god. This one is an absolute... I'm spoiling you guys. I'm literally just... You're all my little princess and I'm buying you cake right here. You know what I mean? I'm spoiling you with this one. Oh, you guys are gonna love this one. Oh, I know it already. The funny thing is, I have absolutely zero clue what happens in this game. I do not remember. I just don't remember. I don't remember at all. I think I only remember my Master Yi kind of trolling in this game. But let's just see what happens. So this build, you could say, is similar, but different. Early game, you're gonna be a lot weaker with this build, okay? Like early game, you do not have the power of that other build. You're still strong. Don't get me wrong. You are still strong because you still have Brutal. You always use Brutal with Varus. So your basic attacks are gonna hurt a lot. If you're able to get 6 stacks of lethal tempo, again, not as much as the other build, but you're still gonna be able to kind of run them down and just do tons of damage. But this build scales harder into the late game. The other build is also a good late game build, but this one is even better late game. You are literally gonna one-shot people. And you're even gonna one-shot tanks. You're gonna one-shot entire teams, because you have a Runan's Hurricane. The mid-game of this build is gonna be weaker than the other build though. Keep that in mind. I may have to flash actually. I used my Ghost. But like, look, you should not be afraid. The funny thing with this build is I actually like to take my second ability second. Because with this build, you'll have more damage with your Blight stacks. Because I got the magic damage item first. So like your second ability is going to be stronger than your first ability. So again, if you stack up your lethal tempo a bit, you can go ham on the enemy. I was pinging him here because I didn't want him to push the wave. Should be a kill right here with my second ability. Maybe both of them even. I didn't kill either. Oh, I did kill both. There we go. So I shot that empowered arrow right through both of them and I killed both of them right there. Very powerful. Lethal tempo really did its work right there as well. Lux did die, but it's of course worth it. I got a double kill. It's massive. Again, 33-minute game. This was just... Oh, they have a kill as well, so you can kind of see what's gonna happen in the late game. It's like kind of gonna be the battle of the one-shots. Am I gonna be able to one-shot the kill first, or is he gonna one-shot me first? Look at that, by the way. 106 bonus damage from Brutal already. That's like 1/6 of their HP, even 1/5 of Jin's HP, coming only from Brutal. Like that's crazy damage from Brutal, and truly showcases to you the importance of the Brutal rune when you play basic attack, when you play on-hit types of champions, like the Varus, like an Ashe, for example. Brutal is just ridiculously powerful early game. Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, this Master Yi was kind of trolling, what can I say? I can ult here. Let's see, am I gonna be able to kill all 3 of them here? I went for the Jin. I knew my ult would jump to the Jin there, so I already pre-aimed my arrow, and I just killed the Jin. I just killed him, so that was good. But like again, this kill, as long I just need to kill this kill. If I catch him here, I did not catch him. But I got the Leona, it's fine. I knew kill was potentially gonna be a problem though. Like I already had that in my mind right here in the game. Cause like him getting a kill right here really sucks for us. But it's fine. I got my Nashor's Tooth. I can get a turret plate. I am insanely fat right now. I'm just gonna get 1 plate probably and go back. Yeah, there you go. I got my Nashor's Tooth. I'm probably even gonna be able to buy boots right here. I may have to ghost here. Okay, no I don't, because Lux was taking the bait. It's good. I saved my ghost. Orianna can push mid lane. It's true they're gonna push my lane, but who cares? Orianna's pushing mid lane. So yeah, you need, like, as much as I would love to tell you guys to go Glutinous Griefs with this build for the Vampirism, you just can't, because like, you need the mana. You really need the mana to properly play this build, to be able to spam your abilities. I tried to shove this wave from a distance because I knew they can just dive me under the turret. Like Leona can simply ult me and just kill me under the turret. I cannot defend this turret. Like, I cannot defend the turret. You can see how safe I'm playing. But now, Leona dived my Lux, so I did dive the turret. Look at that, look at that. Lethal tempo has been stacked. Can I even kill him if I catch up to him? He should be dead now, actually. He hit a beautiful combo on me, but there we go. So you see how I literally just killed all three of them? I'm playing a lot safer than the other build. I only was able to kill them because I used my Lux as bait, basically. Leona ulted Lux, everything went on Lux. Even the Yasuo wind wall went on Lux. So that's why I was able to just go ham on them. They dove the turret, just not disrespect. They really disrespected my damage, what can I say? So I just killed all of them. Stacked up the lethal tempo, and after the lethal tempo was stacked, it's game over for the enemies. Like, if you get that that's the thing about this build. The lethal tempo, if you stack that up, you just go ham on the enemies. With both builds, it's the same story about the lethal tempo. But, again, I need to be extremely careful of the Leona. I really need to be super careful. The moment I built Crown of the Shattered Queen, of course, I don't care about the Leona anymore. But before that, I need to be super careful. Playing a bit selfish here, I want to shove this wave before fighting, because I really want to get as much gold as I can. But I think it's fine to do that. I'm not really good. Yeah, the enemies got the Drake. Ah, I'm getting dived. I screwed up. I'm probably dead here. I'm probably dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Damn it, man. Here oh, man. Here it begins. The enemies are killing us off. Yasuo just got a 900 gold bounty, dude. Oh my god. I gave him a 900 bounty. Our Orianna is getting demolished in lane as well. Wukong is losing lane as well. You can really see what kind of a game this is gonna be. Oh boy, you can see what kind of a game this is gonna be. What am I saying? Let's see if I can... Yeah, so I was curious, because this was gonna be... This game would be a tough game to carry. And you guys will see whether or not I will carry. Because even I do not remember if I actually carried this game. All I remember was that it was a battle between me and Kill this game. That's all I remember. It's like Battle of the Titans, basically. I just don't remember if I actually carried this game. Look at that, look at that, look at that. He's dead, he's dead. 6 lethal tempo, 5 right now, but next attack would be 6. So if Yasuo came close to me, he would be dead as well. And the beauty of this build is the Ghost enchant. Like, you do not have movement speed as a Varus, but you can use that Ghost enchant for the movement speed. You know, when you fully stack your lethal tempo, and the beauty of the Ghost enchant is as well, when you kill an enemy or get an assist, it resets it. So like, you can keep running them down. So with the lethal tempo, you'll be faster than them with the Ghost enchant. So you can just keep going, just boom, boom, boom. You can keep it up. It's just, the Ghost is absolutely crucial with this build. You cannot play this, you cannot play either build without the Ghost enchant. You cannot play either build. Again, I'm using my Lux as a bait, but unfortunately Yasuo went on me. I have to dodge the Jhin ult while fighting, which I actually did successfully. But unfortunately that means I cannot chase down the Leona. That was a really hard fight to position properly in, because I had to dodge the Jhin ult while killing the Yasuo. By the way, with this build, of course, your first ability will do 0 damage, poking-wise. It will only do damage to proc your stacks, right? Because you're literally AP Varus. So keep that in mind. You don't want to use your first ability literally at all to poke the enemies. Only to stop their backports or like, to, I guess, finish off an enemy with 1 HP, literally. I got my rune as Hurricane, by the way, guys. Oh boy. Oh boy, this game. And I would say it is actually worth going Runa second, because you're gonna be able to apply all blight. Oh, right here, the Ghost enchant. He is slowing me, but I did kill him. There we go. I tried to ult Leona here, but I missed. It is what it is. I mean, I did it like that, because if Leona stepped up, I would have hit it. And the ult cooldown is very low anyway, so like I would rather just try to hit her. She could be in that bush. She was in that bush. I just stopped her back. But as I said, you only want to use your first ability to like stop backports or just stuff like that. However, the empowered second ability or the empowered first ability with your second ability, if you activate your second ability, your first ability will chunk down enemies. No, sorry, not chunk down, finish off enemies. So that is another way you can use it. This is probably one of the most complicated videos I've ever made on my YouTube channel. And I'm sorry to say it like that. You can watch this for your entertainment, or you can actually watch this to try to learn to play this. But I do have to say it's hard. Like, this is really hard. It's hard to switch your mindset on Varus. Like, it takes a lot of time, especially if you've played a lot of lethality Varus. It's really hard to switch your mind and be like, okay, I shouldn't play it like this, I should play it like this. you're essentially playing a completely different champion. Like, I'm telling you, I've played all the types of Varus. This is literally a completely different champion. This build is different. The other build I gave in this video is different. Lethality Varus is different. Full AP Varus is different. All of it is different. Literally all of it is different. And all of it is good. That's the funny thing. All of it works. Although I have to say Lethality Varus is probably the weakest one out of all of them right now. I can Ghost here just to run out of the Jhin ult. I can even try to kill him here under the turret. Yeah, there we go. Again, the Ghost enchant is the MVP of this build, I swear to God. Ghost plus Lethal Tempo is the absolute MVP. So underrated. I just checked if the blue buff was up, by the way. And I went, what am I gonna go with third item? I think Rabadon's Death Cap. Like, I think this game I decided to go for damage. Because, like, I don't really need Crown. Because literally this Leona, I can always let her just ult my team and then go in. Of course, it's a little bit annoying to play like that. If I have a Crown, I don't have to care about her ult. But I wanted to go maximum damage. So that's why I went for Rabadon's Death Cap this game. Fourth item, I may even go for Riftmaker fourth. Like, I feel like this game I can just delay the Crown of the Shattered Queen to last item. Of course, just 3 stacks on my Lethal Tempo right here. I missed my ultimate again. Very sad. But are you seeing how much damage I'm doing to the Leona? This is with 2 items, by the way. You can imagine what's gonna happen in the late game. I'm gonna one-shot Leona, basically. You're gonna one-shot any tank in the game. It's ridiculous. Like, even a Garen. Even a Garen, you're just gonna one-shot. There is a kill in my jungle, but I'm just gonna go for the Garen. Look at that, look at that. Garen was right here, but Garen just disappeared. And he's dead. I didn't even use my second ability. I actually forgot to tell you another thing. When you kill minions, you're gonna get even more attack speed. You can utilize that too. And the absolute beauty of Varus is he gets 60% attack speed for 6 seconds. I got hit here. 60% for 6 seconds when you kill an enemy. So like right now, my attack speed, you can see 2.19 without Lethal Tempo. If you combine Lethal Tempo with the attack speed you get from killing an enemy, he actually hit me with the tornado. You are gonna be able to shoot like a machine gun. Combine that with a Runan's Hurricane, you are a walking machine gun to everyone. So I actually forgot to talk about that, and that is also why the Ghost enchant is just even better than what I have said before, is because you get attack speed. So basically when you get a kill or an assist, right before the kill or the assist, you want to use the Ghost, because it's gonna reset the duration. And it's also gonna give you the crazy attack speed. So like you'll be faster than the enemy, and you'll have like twice the amount of damage per second as the enemy. The only enemy that can actually kind of match my damage is of course the kill in the late game. And that is what's gonna make this game very interesting. As I said, the battle of the titans, it's both a battle of who can take out the enemy faster than the other. Of course, the kill has an advantage in the late game over me, because he has that amazing ultimate. So you're gonna have to see how I'm gonna try to avoid that ultimate to potentially win the game. And even I do not remember how I did that. Because I just have so many videos ready for you guys in the new update that I just do not remember all the videos I recorded whatsoever. So that is actually the funny thing about it. Something just dropped, so don't worry, it didn't break. Let's see. I have my Ghost, I have everything. I can run down this Jhin if I catch him. So I'm just waiting in this bush, but he didn't fall for the bait. He did get caught here though. I could maybe kill him here, so I'm using my Ghost. Is that gonna kill him? Oh, it would have killed him, by the way. But I missed. Of course, not everything is perfect, right? I do miss a lot of abilities as well, but that's normal. You shouldn't be afraid. Just shoot your abilities. Just try to make plays like that. Even though you're not always gonna hit them, this is how you get better at the game. You always need to try. Take the risks. Also, your wave clear is insanely fast, if you were wondering. I need to avoid Leona ult, so I'm just stepping away. Yeah, in this game, QSS. So I think that's what I did this game. I went QSS and I delayed my crown to last item. Because like QSS allows me to go crown last. Rather than third or fourth. That's why I talked about the QSS in the build part as well. It's such a crucial part of this build as well. If you want to delay the crown to your last item, basically. I can ult her. I missed my ult again. Okay, my ults need a little bit of work. What can I say? Oh my god. What is that? Bro, these ults are so horrible. It's actually horrible. What is that? All of us missed our abilities. Now we're in a bit of trouble. Because I do not have my ultimate. So I'm like, you see how my positioning is? I'm just playing super careful right now. Because like the moment Leona ults me, I'm dead. I'm literally, and there we go, there it is. She actually ulted me while I was out of vision. So she auto-aimed her third ability and missed me. Look at that, look at that. This Garen has no chance, look at that. I want you guys to see how fast I'm attacking them. It's ridiculous. Come on, kill the kill. If he kills kill, we get Baron. We could actually get Baron anyways here. If my team comes. They're not coming. Okay. That was a free Baron, but my team did not rotate, unfortunately. As you can see, I have 0 vampirism. Right here you can see it. So you cannot heal up on jungle. Remember when what I told you about this build? The vampirism is a little bit of a problem. You can go Legend Bloodline to counter that problem if you really want to. But I just love alacrity, so like I don't go for it. Did I? Okay, so I did build Crown of the Shattered Queen. Okay, so I decided to go Crown, delay my damage a little bit. Oh, I already have a Rabadon, that's why I went for it actually. So I delayed my sustain, sorry. Now I have the Crown. You're gonna see an instant switch to my gameplay, by the way, now. Like, I'm gonna be a lot more aggressive. I'm gonna be a lot more aggressive now. Because I can easily avoid Leona ultimate with the Crown. And especially when I get that kill. So like you see right here, I'm not really afraid to step within her range. Because her ult is simply gonna get blocked. Garen is split pushing though. Why is this Wukong not taking care of him? Oh, I remember this Wukong. Oh, yeah, I remember. Because like now the game really begins. And this Wukong is not a smart player. You see? No Leona ult. I don't care about the Leona ult. And now I'm fine. You see, now I'm fine. By the way, Runan's Hurricane absolutely shredded through the Yasuo right there. Lux did not body block for me there, unfortunately. But you see, like also Runan's Hurricane. I was attacking the Leona, but I just passively killed Yasuo because of the Runans. It's hilarious. Like, Wukong is actually doing a lot of damage. Oh my god. Damn. This actually, right now, I can see how this looks like a free win, right? Like now it looks like we got Baron. Everyone is strong. You know, this looks like a free win. Unknowingly that this is gonna be a 30-minute game. That's the funny thing about this game. Because like if you look at their comp, they have the absolute best wave clearing champions in the entire game basically. Jhin is one of the best wave clearing champions. Kill is pretty much the best late game wave clearing champion. So these two champions alone, they can stop a Baron wave. And they can stop the empowered minions when you take the inhibitors. So that was a bit of a problem for us. This kill, look at this kill, dude. He actually survived, wow. He survived with his ultimate like that. It was a very, very creative way to survive. I know he doesn't have ult now, so I could kill the kill. Ah, but they revealed me, so I have to flash out. Unfortunate. If they didn't reveal me there, I would have been able to kill all of them, but they engaged on me first. Crown saved my ass there, by the way. Like, Crown will save me multiple times. Right here you can see I'm a bit hesitant. I'm a bit hesitant about this kill. Like, I was not sure if I should step up to him, and the answer is I shouldn't. Unless I have a Crown, I'm never gonna be able to outdamage a kill. Because like I can sugarcoat this build as much as I want, but nothing is gonna beat a kill like that. Like you're simply not gonna beat a level 15 kill. So you have to outsmart the kill, either with your Crown, either with baiting his ultimate, flanking him, stunning him, stuff like that. Okay, this Leona's inting completely here. She's giving me free stacks. Look at my Runans. Okay, he ulted. I knew he ulted here. My damage is ridiculous, by the way. Just have to say that. I know Kill has no ult now, but you can see the Kill being equally safe about it as me. Like he's positioning very well. He's not stepping up too far. He's not falling for my bait. Because it may be looking very... Like, I look like an easy kill, but I'm not an easy kill. That's the thing. If they step up to me, I can QSS, and I will just kill all of them. I tried to hit a blind ult on him here. Because, like, I felt like I'm not going to be able to catch him unless I do a blind ult like that. Again, this kill positioning is good. You can see it's good. I cannot catch him. I just cannot catch him. We can try to go for Elder and just pray that the kill does not steal it, basically. But I'm gonna keep the kill away if he comes here. I'm not gonna take it on chances. Okay, he's not close, so we can just secure it. He didn't actually secure it, my jungler, but I got it, I guess. Ooh, he's so low. I think I'm gonna try to shoot a random arrow for him here. Of course it didn't hit, but you can always try. When you get the Elder, by the way, it can be worth for you to shoot random arrows, because of course the true damage is very good. Even though your arrow itself does 0 damage, if you just shoot it through all of the enemies, it's gonna be like decent poking, you could say. But again, I don't recommend it. Look at that damage. Giant Slayer, 3600 damage. Brutal, 1200 damage. Massive Giant Slayer damage, actually. They just took Baron. They literally just took Baron. That is ridiculous. He flashed out of it. Bruh, we cannot end with this Elder because they took Baron. Garen is split pushing too. Someone needs to take care of him because he's gonna end the game. Garen with a Baron is just gonna run down our base, literally end the game. So I didn't wanna take the chances. You see how I have 0 vampirism, by the way? It's hilarious. Like, it almost never happens where you have literally 0 vampirism, even in the late game. But of course now my 5th item, the Riftmaker, is finally gonna give me vampirism. But like, this may be a personal preference. I just recommend you guys to go for Legend Bloodline. I just love the alacrity way too much. That's why I go for alacrity. I have to be in the gym in 1 hour though, damn. Yeah, look, now I heal up. Of course it's a lot better like this, right? But you can see, like, in this game I was a bit... I really didn't know how to end this game. And after a while I decided, like, okay, I need to kill Kill to end the game. Because, like, if Kill is alive, he can literally shove all the waves and just kill us while we're ending the game. We cannot win without Kill dying. So even though we take these turrets, which is all nice and stuff, look at that kill damage, bro. He just one-shot my front line. QSS, by the way, and kill the Leona, easy. It's as if she's not a tank, by the way. Kill is dead, by the way. Which means we should end the game, right? Kill is dead. Garen is gonna die here to me too. This should be a game over, right? Because we killed the kill. Only Master Yi is dead. But you guys forgot that Jhin has an equally good wave clear as Kill, basically. Well, not equal, but very good wave clear too. So that means we cannot end the game, because Jhin has wave clear, and we just can't end. We just can't end. Master Yi is dead as well, we just cannot end, so I'm just taking their jungle instead. What a crazy game, man. Like, what a crazy game. So I guess even killing Kill is not enough. We need to kill Kill and the Jhin. And the funny thing is, even Yasuo is annoying, because he can stop me from attacking minions with his wind wall. It's as if they have like the perfect anti-ending team. The only thing they would need is like a Ziggs or an Orianna to add to that, and you would literally never be able to end the game against them. Even with a Baron. We killed the Yasuo, which is good. I'm trying to catch him here. He flashed as well. Okay, there we go. You can see my damage. You see how much damage I do? I actually did catch him off guard right there. Forced him to flash. But I still wasn't able to kill him. Because of his ultimate, of course. The way I caught him is because his Crown of the Shattered Queen was procced. So he felt a bit overconfident. So I just flashed to him and killed him. Not killed him, sorry. I flashed to him. Maybe I could have actually killed him if I flash ulted. Now that I'm thinking about it, I could have probably killed him if I flash ulted. But then again, he flashed exactly when I flashed. So my flash ult would have missed. So I wouldn't have killed him anyways. They killed the kill, by the way. So we should take Baron right here. Like, it's an easy Baron. We should take Baron. I'm not sure why they are over there. We just need to take Baron. There we go. Master Yi is here as well. That's good. Surely with this Baron we can end the game, right? You would think so. You would surely think that we could end this game, right? Surely. Yeah, like this literally looks like such an easy end. They're inting as well, walking up to me. Yes, she's completely inting. But never mind, she's not. I missed my ultimate. But never mind, my Orianna just did a massive ult. And the Runaan's Hurricane, when they're on top of you, will do so much damage. But you may be saying, surely it's game over. Surely. I want to casually remind you guys, Kill and Jhin are both alive. And I mean, look at this kill. She just killed my Wukong. She just killed my Wukong. They're taking Elder, which is good, but I just want to end this game. I just wanted to end this game. I have 5,000 gold, but the funny thing is, there's not really any item you can sell. Also want to remind you guys, I have 19 kills right now, 19 on 3. And remember, if this video hits 1,000 likes, I'm bringing out the set video tomorrow. The crazy set video, the 30-minute set video as well. As I said, I'm not lying to you guys, I have so many bangers ready. It's just crazy. All the games have been crazy this patch. Tried to steal the blue buff. Unfortunately couldn't. This Lux is just... He just kept typing all game long. The whole game this Lux was typing nonsense. Man, it's just the stupid crown. The crown is such a dumb item. Like, without the crown, this game would have been over already. But because now I cannot catch out the kill. I need to first focus. Oh, look at that. Oh, just the damage. Whoa. There you go, like Leona ulted me, but I have a crown. It doesn't matter that she ults me. It's so ridiculous. It's just so ridiculous. I proc this crown. Now I have like a 20-second window to kill him. After the 20 seconds, I need to proc the crown again, basically. But he's not stepping up, so I cannot kill him. He's gonna get his crown back very soon, man. Oh, she got him. She got him. Did I not see that? Lux literally caught the kill. Kill was 1 HP. I missed it, I guess. I literally just missed. I could have killed Kilda. I just saw it. Like, in the game, I didn't see that. How did I miss that in the game? I guess I was very self-centered in this game, just focusing on myself, and I missed out the catch from the Lux. And now Kill is back with full HP and the crown of the stupid idiots again. Oh, I mean, Jhin is not doing that much damage. He's running the wrong build. Like, he's probably running the wrong build. He hasn't watched my Jhin video. If that Jhin watched my video, he would have done insane damage to us with the right build and the right runes. You can just see we cannot end. There's nothing we can do this game. That's a good ult, by the way. I'm doing massive damage over the wall, but Kill was doing an equal amount of damage as me. It's not like I'm the only one in this game. Kill was here as well. Like, look, me and Kill both huge damage. Did we just lose the game? Did we just lose the game? Did we just lose the game? They can take Baron. I need to go to the bathroom so badly, by the way, but I'm just gonna keep it up until the end of this game. I think the ending is like 33 minutes or something. They're trying to end the game. Lux should be able to defend. Please, please defend. Don't make them end. Please don't give them this win. There's no way we should lose this game. No, they're taking Baron. Yeah, they're taking Baron. Oh my god, this game. Oh, they're taking Baron. They're not taking Baron. They were taking it, but they abandoned it. My ass was sweating so hard this game. Like, literally my ass cheeks were stuck on each other because of all the sweat that was in between. It was crazy, this game. Should be a free kill, potentially. Because it's only Garen, but he's just a tad bit too fast with his first ability. Yeah, there you go. He can just run away with his first ability. I'm just clearing out the wards to apply more pressure on them. There's one more ward. Hopefully they'll clear it out. I actually... Come on, there's one more ward. Did I really not see that extra ward? They have... Oh, I think Wukong cleared it now. Again, I cannot ult the kill. Like, the stupid item. I mean, I did ult him here, but it doesn't do anything. I did proc his Crown of the Shattered Queen, but like... yeah, my ult is on cooldown now. Bruh, this kill damage is unreal, man. It's unreal kill. Like, late game kill is absolutely unreal. How the hell? Like, maybe I can backdoor or something. Oh, there we go. I got a huge flank right here. Huge, huge flank. Should be a kill on the Leona, but she flashes away. Come on, just give me one kill. I actually wonder how much damage I did this game. Surely it's like above 70k. Oh, the crown. She has the crown. I one-shot him through the crown. That was crazy. I literally one-shot him through the crown of the Sharded Queen. There you can see it. He got overconfident and I just one-shot him. The beauty of this build. If you hit your combos correctly, you'll one-shot people. If you want to see how I comboed it, by the way, I recommend you to go back into the video. I mean, of course, Jhin has no chance against me. Never mind, he just flashed out of that and killed me. Wow, okay, that was impressive by the Jhin. That was actually such a huge kill for them, because now, yet again, we cannot end the game. Oh, man. I bought the teleport here, right? Did I buy a teleport? I should buy a teleport, I should have. Because, like, in case I need a teleport, I would have had it. 7,700 damage from Giant Slayer, by the way. It's like more damage from one rune than some people do in entire games, by the way. And it's only coming from Giant Slayer. I'm just really curious how much damage I did this game now. Surely it's like even above like 80, 90k damage. Maybe even 100k. If I did 7,700 with the Giant Slayer already. We've crossed the 30-minute mark of this game as well. It's just a back and forth game. Like, how do we win this game? How? How? I guess we just have to kill all of them. And then end the game. Because the thing is, if we fight them, they're always gonna kill at least a couple of our teammates. Because they have a kill. So unless I one-shot the kill before the fight even starts, which is of course never gonna happen because kill has Crown of the Shattered Queen. So it's like, it's the question has no answer. How someone wins the game. It literally has no answer, which is why this game is 31 minutes already. I have 926 ability power as well. Jesus Christ, man. I really hope this video has been worth me hyping it up, by the way. Like, I'm not hyping it up for nothing. I hope it's like truly an enjoyable video, worth me mentioning the like goals. And I want to remind you, the set video is even crazier than this one. Trust me, it's even crazier than this one, the set game. We're like really trying to end the game. Come on, just get me close to their base. Can I kill him in his base? I just killed Jhin in his base. And we won the game. Oh, now the moment of truth. I want you guys to guess. How much damage did I do? You're watching behind the screen, just guess. You don't have to type it, just guess it. How much damage did I do? Guess it in your head. A lot of you are gonna guess like 90k. How much did I actually do? How much? 88,000 damage. Oof. How much? I think I showed the gold graph as well in this game. Am I gonna show the gold graph? I guess I didn't. Oh, I did. So like we were very ahead, but in the late game they made a comeback. So thank you so much for watching this ridiculous game. Really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next Wild Rift video. Bye bye.